Hello and Namaste. Those of us who have read the Amar Chitra Katha as children will be familiar with the word tapas. We have read about asuras like Hiranyakashipu doing tapas and acquiring boons from the gods which made them very powerful. Tapas can be loosely translated to austerity or penance. The word tapas conjures up images of an emancipated person standing on one foot, his eyes shut and doing intense meditation. Sometimes even anthills grow around him. In the 17th chapter, Krishna gives 3 simple ways in which we can do tapas. First, Krishna talks about tapas we can do with our physical body. Shariram tapas. Devad Vijaguru Prajna Pujanam Shauchamarjavam Brahmacharyamahimsacha Shariram Tapa Uchyate. Physical tapas involves the following. Devad Vijaguru Prajna Pujanam, revering and serving God, teachers, scholars, and the people who preserve and propagate our Shastras. It involves respecting and valuing knowledge and serving people who preserve and grow it. Second, Shaucham, cleanliness, keeping our body and surroundings clean. That is why in our culture they insist that you get up in the morning and have a bath, clean the front yard and make a kolam. Third, Arjavam, straightforwardness in your actions. It means speaking what you really think and doing what you speak. Your thoughts, words and deeds are in one straight line. Finally, Brahmacharyam, moderation. This is a very important discipline for spiritual growth. Doing everything in moderation, whether it is eating, sleeping, working, playing, don't overdo anything. This value is greatly emphasized even in Buddhism. They call it the middle path or the golden mean. Don't do excess of anything, even if it is a good thing. These 4 disciplines, respecting knowledge, cleanliness, straightforwardness and moderation, make up Shariram Tapas, penance we can do with our physical body. Next, Krishna introduces a unique tapas called Vak Tapas. Vak means speech. Vak tapas is the penance you can do with your speech. This is one of my favorite verses from the Gita, which I keep remembering and repeating to myself often. Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva vagmayam tapa uchyate. Before you speak anything, you ask yourself 4 questions. These are like 4 filters that you pass your words through before they reach your lips. The first question is, are my words violent? Will they hurt someone? If your answer is yes, then don't speak. The second question is, am I speaking the truth? If the answer is no, then don't speak. The third question is it pleasant? Is it gentle? Will it invoke positive emotions like happiness, peace, calmness, inspiration in the person who is listening? If your answer is no, don't speak. Finally, ask yourself, is this going to benefit anyone? Is this going to be useful to someone? If your answer is no, don't speak. In our culture, vak or speech is considered very powerful, only next to the intellect. Imagine if we had this intellect but no way to communicate, where would mankind be? Would we be such an advanced civilization ruling over the entire planet? There is historical proof for this. There was another intelligent human-like species called Neanderthals who evolved around the same time we did. They were supposed to be more intelligent than humans. They had larger brains and like Homo sapiens, they too invented tools. Then why did they become extinct and we survived? It is believed they did not have the ability to pass on their knowledge to others, whereas our species had that skill. It is believed to be one of the main reasons the Neanderthals became extinct and our species survived. Because Vak is such a powerful tool, its capacity for destruction is also very high. Now we are experiencing the destructive power of our speech in our social media. We are seeing how the spread of fake news and hatred is shaking the roots of our civilization. Hence, speaking thoughtfully with proper consideration is very important, not only for our individual growth, but for the preservation of our society. That is why I personally feel this is a very important teaching of Lord Krishna, something which we have to practice every day. Before you speak, ask yourself these questions. Is it hurtful? Is it truthful? Is it pleasant? Is it useful? You will find that if you pass your words through these filters, you will have very little to say. My Guru says that the Sanskrit word for sage, Muni, is derived from two other Sanskrit words, Maunam or silence. Maunat Muni. A Muni is one who is silent. And because you are silent, you have more time for contemplation, which leads us to the next word, Mananam. Mananath Muni. A Muni is one who contemplates. Practicing Vak Tapas will make you a Muni in a real sense. You can also understand why this is called penance. Imagine the amount of self-control it requires to practice this. My Guru says that the cause of most of our problems is our tongue, the speaking tongue and the eating tongue. If we control this one organ, most of our problems will be solved. Apart from this, Krishna includes one more component to Vak Tapas. It is a regular recitation and study of our scriptures, Swadhyayabhyasanam. Now let us see what is Manasam Tapas, the penance that we can do with our mind. Manaprasada saumyatvam maunamatma vinigraha bhava samshuddhirityetat tapo manasamuchyate. This is the hardest of the three tapas because it involves controlling the mind. The first component of this tapas is manaprasadaha, tranquility of the mind. It is possible to sit silently in a corner without talking to anyone. But if your mind is churning like a cyclone, what is the point? Manasam tapas involves internal tranquility, not just external calmness. Next, gentleness in your thoughts, saumyatvam. It is one thing to be gentle in your actions and words. Manasam tapas involves not even thinking harsh thoughts. Third, maunam, silence. Why does silence figure in mental tapas and not in Vak tapas? This is a silence born out of a lack of need to talk. It is not forcing yourself to stay silent while you are itching to say something. Instead, it is a silence born out of calmness and absence of turbulence in your mind. Can you think of a time you experienced total contentment? You just wanted to be alone and revel in that feeling. It is that kind of silence. Fourth, Atma Vinigraha, mind control. Your mind listens to what you say and not the other way round. Meditation is one of the methods for developing mind control. In most meditation techniques, they ask you to sit in silence and observe your breath. Have you tried doing that? How long does your attention stay on your breath? In the initial stages of meditation, you can hardly focus for a few seconds. We tend to think we are in control of our mind. Only when we meditate, we realize how little control we have over it. Finally, bhava samshuddhi, purity of motive. When you do anything, do it with good intentions. Let your intentions always be good and right. All these are called manasam tapas or mental austerity. Tranquility, gentleness, silence, mind control and good intentions. It is a revelation, isn't it? We assumed tapas was something exotic and impossible for mere mortals like us. Krishna gives us these simple techniques which everyone can attempt. While it sounds deceptively simple, it requires a lifetime of practice and hard work to master even one of these. Just like the tapas done by the asuras of our legends, doing these can make us immensely powerful. Our mind and body are our greatest assets. The more we learn to control them, the more power we can wield over our internal and external worlds. If you master yourself, you become the master of the universe. That is the symbolism behind our mythological stories of people acquiring great powers by doing tapas. That's it from me. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and press the bell icon for reminders. Until next time, Namaste.